Right.
So for those landlords, how does it work for them right now? Are they refinancing? What's the market like? As somebody who wants to be a landlord,
Yeah.
I'm scared. I see my friends in landlord. His kids are paying. So why would I want to be a landlord now during COVID?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing because they're dealing with something that we've never seen before.
Yeah, it's a pandemic right now.
Right. So you're dealing with the fact that your tenant may have lost their job, or your tenant got furloughed, or your tenant is on unemployment, so they may not be able to pay your rent. My advice to you is this: be accommodating to the tenant and work with them. The tenant who lives in your house does not necessarily not want to pay you rent. You're going to get those. You're going to get people that don't want to pay.
But that's why you screen. That's why you screen.
Exactly. But your tenant most likely is going to be someone who's a proud human being, had a job, and because of circumstances out of all of our control, lost it.
Facts.
Work with them. Get them to say, your monthly rent's $1,200. See what you can do. Let's start out at $500 a month. If you can't give me that, give me $400, and work with them. Because if you think about it, at the end of the day, we own and buy multifamilies to make money. So if you own a 3-family and your mortgage payment is $2,000 and your tenants are paying $1,500 each, your profit monthly is $2,500. If they go down to $200-$300 a month lesser in their payment, you're still making money, and you're helping your tenant, which is thus helping them with not having that stress of the payment. They're staying in their house, and at the end of the day, they're more helpful to getting other tenants for you, referring you to friends that need places for your other places that you live. So be accommodating. I would also say though, this is a good benchmark to look at investing, because this is something that nobody thought was going to happen, and it did. So investing is not easy. People see a lot of people that own real estate, they drive fancy cars and they live high lifestyles. This is the lifestyle really. This is what it really is. You really have to put your hands to work when it comes to stuff like this, and it's difficult.
Good thing about real estate too, with comps and everything, it's like taking, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, you're an expert, it's like taking a stay-at-home test, because you kind of have the answers already. You know what, before you buy any house, you know what the neighbor house is sold for. It's all public record. You know what the rents are. You can like Google what the rents are for any neighborhood. So you can kind of, before you make any purchase, anything, after you're pre-approved by my guy Chris, you can kind of do your numbers, do the math, and see if it's a good deal for you.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And when you deal with commercial loans, they actually do that test to give you the loan. They look at your rent roll. They see what your return on investment is year over year, from the day you buy it to the year after. They look at all that stuff to say you're approved or you're not approved. If you don't meet their calculations, they would most likely deny you. So that also gives you a good inclination is, hey, they denied me because they didn't think I qualified. Well, then guess what? It probably wasn't the right house for you.
Facts. And once you get denied, you know what to do moving forward.
Exactly.
So it's not a good thing. Now, that was FHA. What about 2 and 3K loans?
Yep.
In comparison.
Yeah, so 200Ks are pretty hot right now because we're seeing a lot of lower inventory in certain areas. So you're getting into bidding wars. You're getting into prices for a $300,000 house going to $375 because people are bidding it up. They just want the house. So what a 203K is it's a renovation loan that allows you to incorporate the renovations of the home within your mortgage. Buy a house for $300.
You gotta say that again slow.
Yes, sir. A 203K loan allows you to incorporate the renovation costs into the mortgage through the purchase of the property. You buy a house for $300, you put in $75,000 in repairs, your total acquisition is $375 plus permits and fees and stuff like that, and your down payment comes off of that. And now that $300,000 house has a whole $75,000 renovation put into it. Why that they're popular right now is because people are taking houses that have been on the market for months or in years sometimes that are dilapidated or need work or run down, and they're taking them and they're doing the 203Ks and basically building a brand new house. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Chris. I want to get someone